Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on what part of the country you're located at. This is Jasir Jamal from Texas 1031 Exchanges, located down south of the country, of course. So today I want to talk about a question that's very frequently, that is also very frequently asked. So I just want to go ahead and address it. So people would ask me like, hey, Jasir, I just sold, let's say I sold a relinquished property for about, I don't know, let's just say about $300,000. Okay? And can I buy another replacement property that's worth less than $300,000? Of like, let's just say, I don't know, like about, hold on, the property should actually be smaller, not bigger, because it's worth less. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's say the property's smaller and it's worth 250K. So the whole question is, can I do a 1031 exchange with that? The answer is yes. I mean, a 1031 exchange, you've heard it, that look, if you want to buy a replacement property, it has to be of equal value or up, meaning in this case, either $300,000 or above $300,000. That's how much your replacement property needs to be worth in order for the exchange to be successful. But you can still do a 1031 and use the you can still do a 1031 by selling a property worth 300K and then downgrading down to 250K. And what would happen then? So in this case, let's just say, I mean, my math is probably not going to be accurate, but for the sake of this example, let's say when you inject all your proceeds into this property, you have about 50K in capital gains from here left over. So basically this 50K right here is going to be considered a boot. And what this means is that, look, this money was not injected into the replacement property, therefore it is now going to be taxable. So at the end of the year, when you fill out Form 8824, which is basically the form that you fill out whenever you do a 1031 exchange, when you fill that out or your CPA fills it out at the end of the year, you got to report it right over here that you had about 50K in boot. And the IRS is going to go ahead and tax you on this capital gains right over here. So once again, as I mentioned in a previous video, you're going to be taxed from like 0% through 15% and through 20%. And where this 50K is going to, which tax bracket out of all three of these, where this 50K is going to be taxed really depends on how much money you make, what your income is. And that will determine how much you're going to owe over here. So hopefully that addressed that over there, and I hope it clears out a lot of confusion. So yes, you go, let me just recap real quick. You can downgrade in the property, but just know that whatever proceeds are left over are going to be considered boot, and you're going to pay capital gains taxes on them at the end of the year. Until then, that's it for me today. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me. And until then, see you next time.